Where are we going?
Geneva!
Where are we going?
Geneva.
Right, can you introduce yourself please?
Hi, I'm Rebecca Harris from Powys.
Ben Sayers from East Talbot.
Christopher Gibbons.
And where are you from?
I'm from Swansea.
Why are we going to Geneva?
Come on, Ben.
To meet with the UN.
What are you going to be doing then?
Going into the UN with Rebecca.
Yeah!
And telling the UN the good stuff we've done in Wales and the stuff we need to work on.
Tell me about the good stuff.
Good stuff.
It's all good.
Looking forward to it?
It's alright, yeah.
I've been awake since 2 o'clock this morning. I'm going fresh and good.
It started in February 2006.
I got my timeline yet.
Yeah, it started in February 2006 when we all joined the steering group. And then we've been working towards it ever since. Really, going to Brussels, being with other young people, doing the national surveys, the workshops, the specific interest work and the 7 to 11s.
So Ben,
Go to the end.
what do you think of the big fountain?
It's awesome.
I'm doing the informal part of the meeting the United Nations Committee on the rights, the report of the rights of the child. Hopefully we'll be more clearer, or myself I'll be more clearer, and the committee will be more clear about what our report is. But since I joined the steering group, I'm more clear on what rights I've got and what rights young people have got all over Wales.
Really? So, where are we today?
The United Nations in Geneva! Woo!
Are you in Geneva?
Yes.
No, we're not.
Big Geneva building.
We're in Simpleton Park.
This is a green screen. Every 5 years, every state party needs to report back to the United Nations on what they're doing for children's rights in their own country.
A group of 19 young people got together to help make a response to the UN Convention for the Rights of the Child that happens every 5 years. And we got together and they're making me nervous. Then we decided how best to take the project forward, and we decided on 5 main themes.
I done the education section with Rachel and Emma.
What did that entail?
Graphs, writing, graphs, more writing, more graphs.
We then made up a national survey, which was a survey of 50 questions to be asked to 2 schools in every county, and the staff went out and asked all these questions, and then we formulated workshops for more smaller, specific to produce qualitative data. Yeah, couldn't decide which one it was. Qualitative data.
Why did you choose this report?
I don't know, because I've realised that it was the big thing for Funky Dragon, in the sense of how much young people we consulted, how much work we done, how much money we spent, you know, that stuff.
Okay. And has it been? Has it been everything you thought it was going to be?
Definitely, and more.
I think it's important because not many young people get to go and give evidence to the UN, and I think it's important because we've been involved in the project and we know all about it, more than another outsider person would or could read about. We know what we've done and what we haven't done and the limits of the research.
So yeah, me and Beck and Chris will be going into the UN. Me and Beck will be doing the, you know.
You prepared?
Yeah. I have cue cards.
Okay. And what's your bit going to be?
Bullying. Knowing about the UNCRC and PSE lessons in school.
And what about bullying? Knowing the UNCRC, PSE lessons in school and play?
Well, bullying, 48% of young people, no, 46% of young people have been bullied, which is almost half. Play, 93% of children and young people just wanted a green space to play. Knowing about the UNCRC, as I've gone on and on, only 8% know, which is shocking. And PSE isn't actually in there, I lied.
I think I can relate to quite a lot of it, like the limited access to information and the lack of knowledge around UNCRC. Like, the majority of my friends don't know about UNCRC until I told them about it.
We started with each of the nations giving a presentation on what their main results were. We were limited to 5 minutes, so we quickly went through our main findings, and then we went round the committee and they each asked like a big load of questions of what they wanted answered and how we went about the report and everything.
We're in President Wilson, which is the UN, one of the UN buildings. Behind me we've got Rebecca and Ben and the Scottish and English people in with the formal, doing the formal presentations, and I'm here waiting for Ben and Rebecca and all the rest of us so we can do the informal presentations.
Ding, 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 round 2. My favourite part of today must have been the initial going into it all, really excited. I think it was just because, you know, we've done all the work, this is crunch time, get in there and do your best.
The best part of the day? Probably the informal bit when we were talking to all the ministers and everything. Even though we were short on time and there were lots of people to talk, it was still good. Just because we could talk on a more one-to-one basis on each of the reports, and we could say what was the most important bits of them all.
Obviously the best part for me was going into the informal session.
What did you like about that?
Well, most of the young people got to get their voices heard. Every nation got to present their presentations. Yeah, but I'd say that's what the main part of the day was for me, is that I went in and I give my voice across what I thought young people of Wales wanted.
What recommendations would you like to see the committee making?
The compulsory teaching of the UNCRC in PSE frameworks with training provided for teachers, and a check of anti-bullying policies in all schools, working alongside with the Welsh Assembly Government. They'd be my main 2 priorities.
What have you got out of this process, personally?
Personally, a much better knowledge of the UNCRC, definitely, and knowing more about not just the UNCRC but rights in general for all young people and policy in Wales, and being able to talk to more officials with no nerves and just like realise that my opinion does matter.